Listen, there's a lot of talk out there on what makes a happy and successful relationship, but what's actually proven? When you ask advice from therapists and relationship consultants and supposed experts, they all say different things. Even some people say this.
This will pass and that things will get better, and things always do get better.
So you have to be patient and loving and see where it goes.
Yeah.
You're gonna have ups and downs, and
Although that is sweet, is it actually tangible? Look, in this channel, what I'm all about is giving you empirical, proven data and science to back up what makes successful relationships. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 scientifically proven habits that successful couples use to increase their satisfaction long-term, even better than the day of your wedding. So you can be an old married couple, you know, being all sweet in a video and stuff. According to a study by Fowers, Peterson, and others, they said that there was 5 key components of successful and happy relationships. They were personal growth, goal sharing, relationship giving, expression of the true self, and deep engagement with life. Now, with the first habit, I'm actually not gonna back it with science, which is personal growth, because I don't think I need a study to prove this. I think you probably know that if you stay stagnant in life, then you're not gonna be successful with your partner. But why is this? You see, one of women's most deepest needs and desires is for novelty. And so many guys that I speak with in my marriage mastery program, they say they just got complacent with life. They went along with their job, they're providing financially, and that was growing in their life, but all these other domains were falling apart. Either the husband was gaining weight, he started sacrificing hobbies and other friends, and life to the wife just became dull and boring. And women need adventure, they need novelty, because that's what they see as growth. They want to have just all of this, they want to experience life. And if you're just going through the motions for too long, it creates boredom, which is the death of relationships. This is not that hard to grasp either. Look, your wife wants to fall in love with you more and more each year. In order to do that, you must become a better man. And this isn't that hard. All it takes for you to do is have other areas of your life that you're passionate about. I can't tell you how many times I speak with a wife in my marriage mastery program when we save their marriage, and she's like, Josh, I just wanted him to have another domain that he was constantly growing. And you can actually involve your wife in these things, whether it's doing salsa dancing or rock climbing, traveling around the world, trying new restaurants around your city. I mean, it's that simple. I know the biggest complaint is, well, I don't have the time, but look, if you don't put yourself in the marriage first, it's gonna fall apart. The second habit of happy, successful couples, proven by science, is goal sharing. Now, another way to say this is to increase the amount of commitment. Commitment has been shown to be the #1 predictor of long-term relationships. And look, in the very beginning, when you were with your wife, you guys were planning out the marriage, the kids, the house, the default patterning of what a happy, successful couple should look like. But once you had all those things, it's like, what else do you strive for? When you and your wife stop striving for things together, it's like there's no future. We need things to strive for individually. You do this really well, I'm sure. But with your wife, it's just like, well, I have my goals, she has her goals, and we're going along life. But you don't realize that the path that you could be going on is like this. And that's why she feels so disconnected. You must have joint goals together that you're striving for each and every day. And oftentimes, it seems like the kids are those joint goals, and that could be helpful. But there's other domains of your life that you must increase with her and have these future plans in order to be more connected. The third scientific habit is relationship giving. Now, the way you increase this domain or this variable is through daily gratitude. How often have you felt, even maybe you don't feel appreciated or you don't feel grateful, but by the law of reciprocity, that the more gratitude you give someone, the more likely they give it to you? Let me show you the study. They did a telephone survey of over 468 married individuals. The results indicated that spousal expression of gratitude was the most consistent, significant predictor of marital quality. It goes to show that the power of thank you, said the study's lead author, Alan Barton, goes a long way. Even if a couple is experiencing distress and difficulty in other areas, gratitude in the relationship can help promote positive marital outcomes. The fourth scientific proven habit that you must have with your partner in your marriage or relationship to make it happy is expression of the true self. I find this one to be the hardest for men that I work with. So often we got the understanding that being vulnerable and expressing your true emotions, even if it's seen as weakness, is something that we must hold in, because either the wife will use it against us, or that if we express this, we'll seem that we are just not competent and that we're weak and that we're less than our wife. And the opposite tends to be true. Dr. Brene Brown, who's a professor of the University of Houston and an expert in the field of vulnerability, says, when people believe themselves worthy of connection, they're more likely to move toward others. They'll be the first to say, I love you. They'll be quick to say, I miss you. They'll ask for help, and they'll be open to the love, affection, and influence of others. They'll be grateful, and they'll be connected. Now, I want you to think of it as this. Let's say you're a puzzle piece, right? How can you connect with someone if you're not showing every angle and every corner of your puzzle piece? When you hide an emotion of fear, of vulnerability, of being upset. You're not showing your authentic self, so she cannot connect with you because you're hiding that part of you. However, the couples that are the most self-secure and have the highest self-esteem, they are open with their insecurity and their vulnerability, which allows for further connection. Now, with the last habit of deep engagement, I actually wanted to replace that and put a better habit that I found more successful when guys really implemented it into their life with their marriage and their wife. And that's what I call high autonomous efficacy. A study was done of the 6 things happy couples do differently than the rest based on research. Number 3 was, when things go wrong, they look at themselves first, mostly. Listen, healthy couples are great at holding each other accountable. This is possible for one important reason. Each person also holds themselves accountable first. Try holding an equal partner accountable consistently while never taking responsibility for yourself never works out. This sad strategy only leads to mutual resentment and defensiveness. Sound familiar? If you want the right to hold someone accountable, then be willing to expect the same of yourself. The respect you deserve comes from this place of personal maturity. Now, I would say out of all those habits, if you struggle with any of them, there's a deeper core reason why. Especially with the vulnerability piece, I see when most guys get that down, that is a #1 mover that is able to really turn around their marriage fast. Now look, if you need help uncovering those beliefs, what's holding you back from having a successful relationship that you deserve, what you can do right now is click the link down below and set up a free call with my marriage evaluator. On that call, we're gonna see what factors with you and your wife and your whole history led to where it's at right now, and then a game plan and blueprinted action strategy moving forward, step by step, to get her back to better than it was on the day of your wedding. If you enjoyed the video, you'll like this one right here as well. Smash the like button. I come out with videos almost every single day except for Saturdays. It's a rest day, but yeah, love you, take care.